Hey, what's up, everyone? Antonio Mendoza here, broker owner of AVM Real Estate Service, and also the founder of AVM Enterprises. Today, I just kind of want to reach out and actually talk to a lot of agents out there because every day a lot of agents talk to me or actually reach out to me asking for advice. A lot of them are, wanting to get into real estate or are currently in real estate but not getting the success that they want or they wish that they have with their business. So today I want to kind of share things to avoid as a realtor starting out, or even if you're thinking of getting into real estate, what you should actually keep in mind when you're starting to get into real estate. All right. So the first thing I want to kind of give a tip to today is comparing yourself. So the easiest way to fail, just not only in real estate, but in business, but in life, is really comparing yourself to others. I know it's easy to want to be someone that's successful or trying to compare yourself to those who are succeeding in life, but it's actually, especially starting out, that's a good and quick way to get yourself in trouble. Because you don't necessarily know exactly what that other agent or what that other business owner is actually doing for the business, what's going on behind the scenes. So the quickest way I say to really not succeed in real estate or in business is really comparing yourself to others who already have more experience, have invested a lot more time into their business, and are now finally reaping the rewards of that. So if you're really looking to get into real estate, in the beginning, I try to stay away from comparing yourself to others that are already successful. I'm not saying that to be mentored by them or to follow them and see some of the good practice of what they're doing, but I definitely advise you not to really compare yourself and think that you have to be in their shoes right off the bat. All right. Number two, treating this business or this career as a hobby. I see a lot of people that get into real estate who are just trying to do this part-time. And in reality, if you're trying to do this part-time, you're really going to struggle because real estate is a career. It's a full-time gig. It's something that you have to consistently practice your craft. I mean, imagine an athlete like LeBron James or Tom Brady, whoever you follow, or even a famous actor or singer treating this an hobby and just doing it when they feel like it. This is a career. This is a business. This isn't a part-time job or Monday, Wednesday, and Friday type of job. It's a full-time job. I mean, a lot of times you're going to have to work 7 days a week. There's a lot of times I work nonstop, even 10, 15, 20, 30 days in a row sometimes, So you definitely want to get into this. If you want to get into real estate or you're into real estate right now, you want to get success that you want, make sure you don't treat this as like a hobby, all right? Number three is spending money on advertising too early on. I see a lot of people right now are failing because they're spending too much money on advertising. They're getting too caught up right off the bat with spending money on leads and all that. Don't get me wrong. If you have a marketing budget, that's great. But keep in mind right now, it's a long game, not a short game. It's going to take you some time before a lot of these leads turn into business. I always say every contact that you get right now, every lead you speak to today, it's probably going to take 90 to 100 days or even longer before they actually turn into actual results and actual escrows and actual commission and paycheck, okay? All right, number four, buying every little app or tool that you see out there on the market. Even today, before I went on this podcast or in this video, I had 2 calls today, people trying to sell me leads or trying to sell me the next, top number one tool out there, best CRM, best lead generation system, best tool for agents, best mic, best whatever the case is. Try to avoid buying every little app and tool out there because you have to figure out what will work for you. All right, so it's very easy to get caught up and say, okay, great, I see this person is doing this, he's doing great with that, I'm gonna pay a lot of money for it, and next thing you know, you're stuck with a 12-month contract that you can't get out. Take it from me. There's some contracts right now I'm trying to get out, but I can't because I'm stuck with a 12-month contract and out. So be very wary and try to avoid buying every little app or tool out there. Number 5, time wasters. When I mean time wasters, stuff that's really not conducive to being productive for you. And this is not necessarily just being on social media, but a lot of time wasters can also be people that you're hanging around with. Now, I do definitely go over this in another video. In my video on time management, I go more specifically on things to avoid in really trying to maximize your time, but I want you to really be wary of things that are going to waste your time. Sometimes it could be simple as going to certain meetings, going to certain lunch and learns or events that really isn't conducive to help you with your business. I mean, early on, there's going to be tons of events, ton of lunch and learns, workshops that you're going to be getting invited to. I definitely suggest go ahead and check those out, but be very careful that you're not wasting your time being stuck in that meeting or spending weeks and months going to that and not getting the type of return that you want. All right. Number 6, this is very important, and I actually go in more detail about this in another video on with power partners. And that's the thing to avoid starting out, is not actually creating successful power partners. Okay, what is a power partner? A power partner, if you're a realtor, is people that are going to automatically refer your businesses, automatically help you grow your business without it affecting their business. Does that make sense? So if I'm a realtor, some power partners will be a lender. Like right now, I'm here filming this video here at my one of my preferred lenders' studio. So those are power partners: escrow, title, home inspectors, videographer, photographer, stuff like that. Those are your power partners. But more importantly, you want to choose and be selective of the power partners. You want the power partners that are going to help you really grow your business. So early on, I teach my agents this all the time, is make sure you sit down and figure out who are going to be your power partners that's going to give you success, all right? It's very important, because if you choose the wrong power partners, it's going to slow you. It can easily slow your business, all right? Where we at? Number 7, getting in debt too early. This goes on, this kind of like piggybacks on one my discussed early on, which is spending too much money in advertising. Getting in debt too early is the quickest and fastest way to really be out of business, okay? So a lot of agents, like I mentioned to you early on, I mean, we understand this is a business, okay? You do have to invest back in your business, but getting in debt too early can definitely take you out of business. I mean, take a franchise owner. The great thing with real estate, as a career, is you don't have to spend hundreds and thousands of dollars to get started, right? I mean, I got started this with just paying my monthly dues in the beginning, and buying a couple open house signs, and then I was able to take it from there. Probably less than $500. But you definitely want to avoid getting in debt too early. Try to stay away from buying those, what you call doodads, right? Those nice fancy cars, nice fancy watches, and nice fancy suits and all that early on, if you can afford it. Now, of course, certain things you are going to need to definitely look professional. That's going to help you with your business. But try to avoid getting in debt too early, all right? Number 8, this goes back with, getting in debt, is also not saving for a rainy day. As you progress, as you evolve as a realtor, as you start closing transactions and you start building your pipeline, what you want to start doing is really understand you're going to have to save for a rainy day. What do I mean by saving for a rainy day? What I mean is there's certain periods of time in your real estate career during the year that you're going to probably be more successful, or you're going to get a lot more business. So during those times, you definitely want to continue on hustling and make as much money as you can, but you also want to be prepared for those slower months, those months that people may be taking a break, maybe during the holidays, or maybe during the beginning of the year where people are still trying to recuperate from the holidays. So you want to try to save some money for a rainy day. So don't, go out there, close a big sale, and then go and buy a new car, or, buy all these fancy jewelry or fancy, stuff that you really don't need, because there's going to be a time that you're going to need to keep your business afloat, all right? Number 9, procrastination, all right? This is the number one thing to avoid starting out in real estate, is procrastinating, all right? I always say, my mentor used to tell me, the biggest nation is procrastination, right? So a lot of people are always trying to, wait till everything's perfect, till the timing is right. And so we're always procrastinating till the right time to do something, the right time to call a lead, the right time to start a marketing, the right time to start doing video and shooting video, or starting your own podcast. We always try to procrastinate. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll wait till next week, right? But don't procrastinate. Make a decision today. Make a decision to actually go out there and do it. Don't worry about failing. Don't worry about succeed. I tell people, don't worry about the results. Focus on the activities. The activity will equal results if you do the right activities, all right? And last thing I want to share with you, and things to avoid when you're starting out in real estate or trying to grow your real estate business, is listening to everyone, all right? What do I mean by that? Like I mentioned earlier on, it's easy. Once you start getting in real estate, there's going to be a lot of people calling you to buy this, buy that. At the same time, there's going to be a lot of brokers, a lot of agents going to tell you, hey, you should do this. You should door knock. You should open houses. You should call leads. You could, whatever. There's so many things. So you're going to be being pushed to one direction, pushed to another direction. So if you start listening to everyone, you won't know what to do, to be honest with you. You're going to be listening to like, well, this person told me to do this person told me to do that. What should I do? Now you're stagnant. You don't know what to do. You're paralyzed, right? You overanalyze, you get paralyzed, I always say. So the quickest way to really get in a rut or really not succeed in real estate is start to listen to everyone. Now, I'm not telling you not to be able to listen to the right people or not to be mentored or coached by people that are succeeding, but it's very important to watch who you listen to, all right? My mentor always tell me, you buy somebody's opinion, you buy their lifestyle, all right? So look and find somebody who has the lifestyle that you want, that's living the life that you want, that's living a real estate career and doing a real estate business and that you want, and go out there and ask them for advice. And then at that point, you might want to take their advice and listen to them. All right. So those are my 10 tips to avoid when starting out real estate. Like I said, if you're looking or if you're thinking of getting into real estate, if you're a current realtor right now and you're struggling with your business and you're looking for somebody to mentor you or to coach you or to, give out some tips or, help you with some strategies to help you grow your business, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure to send me a comment or message to me, and make sure to reach out to me, Antonio Mendoza, aka Tony Real Estate, and I'll be here and hopefully wish you success in your real estate and your career. Have a good one, everyone. Take care.